try and do a side-by-side half-half comparison between the KOSAS Cloud Set, the pink one, and the new Easy Bake Pressed from Huda Beauty's Cherry Blossom Cake. And we'll see how it does. I'm excited. I'm really excited about it. Really excited about it. So I've been super sick for over a week now with a fever and sinuses, congestion, the whole thing. I know it's been going around though, so I am so sorry. But yeah, so here we are. But yeah. So Huda had originally come out with her Easy Bake loose powder, right? I love to death, rather the cherry blossom one, right? The Easy Bake. This is my baby bake, because the point is they made the pressed powder the first time, I guess, but they did it really horribly. So she listened to everybody who said, hey, that's crap, and it's nothing like your loose powder, and she said, oh, okay, well, I'm sorry, and remade it. So this is like a awaited release, the new Easy Bake Pressed, which is very exciting because I love the loose, but I've been leaning more towards pressed and using my KOSAS more than anything because it's just so much less of a mess to me. It seems to do a little better blur-wise, and I make up in the car a lot. Guilty. Yeah, having the pressed powders is a lot better. A lot. So yeah, I've been using the KOSAS a lot. The only thing that I don't like about the KOSAS, and it's such a minor thing because really everything else I love about it. It's beautiful. Blurring is just incredibly magical. That's why I'm really curious how this is going to stack up. But I don't like how, even though it's so pretty, their packaging, one, it's a little tricky to get open. I don't like that. I mean, you literally have to use two hands, otherwise I struggle. It's gorgeous though, but because it's like above the thing and not inside the panel alone, I find that I waste a lot of it by having it fly off the edges when I'm like trying to get some. So that annoys me. Otherwise, it's gorgeous. But yeah, the design of it to me is not very smart. I would have liked to have seen it like on the side with the higher side, at least, you know what I mean? Because why would you want to waste anything this precious? Now, my question is not really to compare this to the loose. I feel like they're in their own things, really. So I'm going to try and do a side-by-side half-half comparison between the KOSAS Cloud, Cloud Set, the pink one, and the new Easy Bake Pressed from Huda Beauty's Cherry Blossom Cake. Just the one thing I can definitely do without the mirrors, and honestly, it's a decent sized mirror. The point is that there is no puffy puff. Again, no, the KOSAS didn't come with one either. Even though I use a brush most of the time too. I'm mad though because even though I like how like slim and compact this is, the last one apparently had the little spot in the back with the puff. But now, they have these new puffs that came out that are nice and but they're like another $20 on top of the $40 you're already spending. Yeah, I mean it's a decent amount, but is it? I actually see how much you get. You get less than you do in the KOSAS. You get a gram less. I mean, it's 8.5 grams and 0.29 ounces versus the 9.5 grams and 0.33 ounces. And if I remember correctly, the KOSAS was like $10 cheaper almost, I think. I'm going to have to double check. I could be wrong. Point is, when you spend $40 on a single compact like that, I would think you should have the pop. But yeah, so I thought it'd be fun today. Anyways, that took forever. Sorry. To try them side by side and see, because realistically, these are the only two pressed powders I've had any interest in, and I'm happy. They're all acrylate free, so no allergies, and yeah, happy me. And I'd be a lot happier if I could finally stop getting sick. It's miserable. I feel like it'd just be wrong to not share with you, regardless of how sick I am. And we're gonna try and rush through this though, because I've already spent so long. So yeah, let's do this. So I'm grabbing my hourglass. Veil, little guy. I still haven't barely made through it this one too, and I'm sorry, that's not English. I barely made it through this. I'm popping in to interrupt myself because I wanted to just let you know that yes, I did cut out all of the initial steps to putting on my foundation. However, I will leave them all around, the items I do use to prep and do the rest of my face before we get to my foundation. I just don't want to put on my foundation and let that set like for too long, because if it sets, then I feel like I'm going to be able to really see that the superpower of the pressed powder. Hi again from future me. I'm going to at least leave products hopefully around me somewhere here that I do use and did use before we got to this stage. However, I did at least want to include that little snippet. My face didn't just automatically become foundation. So these were the steps beforehand. Cut them out for your viewing pleasure, for your sanity. Okay, I'm done interrupting myself. Back to it. Anyways, all right, let's just, yeah, get back to this. So I'm gonna get quite a little bit. I don't want to use too much makeup, but I want it to be wet enough that like you can really see the powder get in there. And there we go. I mean, this is my BK Beauty 106. And I have to say, ever since I got this particular one, and I've used a lot of other cookie brushes, good brands, whatever, but this one is just like magic. It's magic. Magic. It's fast. It's good. It's just, yeah. So I just do the whole, but whatever. And then I'm just gonna try and of course get as much some pressure onto this middle area first, and then go up, and then go down and then around. But yeah, it's like airbrush. It's beautiful. So beats like every other, and I'm talking like at least the 6 others that I have tried. It's just incredible, and you really don't need a lot, and it still gets such good coverage. Like you definitely get a lot more coverage. I mean, it's incredible coverage. Oh, I love them. Okay, now let me do my under eyes super fast so that this isn't too much on the set, and then we're just going to do our powder test, and that will be it for tonight. So this is the KOSAS in the 0.7C, which is I guess a newer color for them. I'm super stoked that I had a lighter one in this cool color though. So let's try and do this for my under eyes now. And that's the thing too. I like to see how they each work for under eyes, not just the other parts like my nose and stuff and everything. Because normally I still use my Givenchy Prisma Libre for my under eyes. This one sets very quickly, so I'm going to just go in and same brush, my Nikki Rose N16. I'm going to go in and just cute. I did that before because it didn't really matter. It was the same color for a long time there. Now that I finally have the right makeup colors in my foundations. That is so much better though, color-wise. Okay. Okay, so before it really sets, so let's get in there. Now I'm going to show you my baby first. So I'm going to do the side that's listed with the band with the KOSAS. And then we're going to try a couple different methods maybe. So first one we'll do is the way I usually do it. So the KOSAS I usually use my BK Beauty 114. Use the darker side for powders. Just kind of go and get some powder on there. And then I usually use this for here. So I'll go like that. And then like this. And I don't know if you can see that. But my goodness. It just like, it's like magics. It's just like magics. Oh, just beautiful. It's beautiful. That's beautiful. I do want to try my beauty blender. So I have them down. I'm going to try the little baby bouncy guy with this one. I haven't used these yet with this, so we'll see how this goes. But yeah, let's try it. Just do a little swipe this way. I don't know how that's going to work. Let's see. Maybe we can try it at the under eyes. Let's see. I don't know if that actually did anything. Let's see. Let's just get some more. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay. It's gonna be hard to beat. It's beautiful. Okay. All right. You are up for the beauty. And let me just do a quick wipe off on this so that there's no cross contaminations. We don't want it to interfere with our tests. So now we're going to go into the new Huda Beauty with this one first, like we did last side, and we're going to dark side. Go in. We're going to try and get about the same amount, right? Just do a quick. Oh, this one picks up a little different. It's definitely a little thicker, I think. So we go, right? Go across the side here. it definitely doesn't feel as smooth. Okay, so I think that's because it is quite a bit thicker. I think. I don't think it's as 500 ml as that KOSAS is, because I can just feel like more of the tension. But let's give it a go and keep going. It's getting some texture, so you're not getting enough. Let's see. It's a little lighter, maybe. You know? I don't know if you can see it. Okay, we're not done. We're not done yet. Maybe it just needs a different application style. You know, some things just need a different. So we're gonna use the other side of our beauty blender. And we're gonna do the same thing. And just really swipe it. I think I'm having a hard time picking it up with this. I think what I need to do really is go with my oil. But okay, let's just try this now. I am not getting anything really. Let's see. I have a lot on here too. Oh wow. Yeah, I probably have a little too much on there because now it seems to have just caked like a clumpy mess. Can you see that? I don't know if I can zoom in later because that's no, not fan. Not a fan. Let me try and brush that off really quick. But yeah, it's already. Oh God, that's horrible. Okay. Oh, I see what happened. Because it was wet, yeah, it kind of balled it up. But yeah, that's really ugly. Sorry, it's ugly. It's ugly. That's really ugly. Okay. And I see on the screen, and it looks almost as if this side is better on camera. In person, minimal difference from a distance, but up close is nasty. Like I'm mad that it's not showing. Okay, we're gonna just assume that that is because of improper application because it didn't include the. So I'm gonna grab my Makeup by Mario Lure Puff. I'm gonna try and because whatever. So I'm gonna just try and sweep, and then that picked up a lot. So I'm gonna pass it out. Okay, and now let's try this. Okay. So I think that's really the big difference. Is it's gonna be all in how it is applied. For sure. Oh, for sure. So this one, definitely, you need a velour puff and distribute it in a way that it's actually going to make it effective. Oh yeah, no, but that's actually beautiful. Okay, it's gorgeous. I mean, granted, I haven't tried this puff with my KOSAS yet, so let's see. Let's try on the sword and see if we can get it to blur out some of that ick. Right? Let's see. Even that looks pretty good. Okay. All right. Yep. I am very happy. And then I finally got to see some of that pink like brightness come through. So that makes me very happy. I feel like I'm going to end up going through this compact very, very quickly now because I just want to use this absolutely everywhere now. And what's nice is it does seem like you can go over the spot that you had done previously. So I was able to kind of fix this whole side up a bit. So um, yeah. Now, to be fair though, I have to give the KOSAS a shot on the other side with the puffs because the puff could just be the big difference. I still want to see how this is gonna work too, like after you use the Makeup by Mario setting spray because that one really does actually kind of melt and blur. So I'm very curious to see if it will still do anything differently to what's already pretty blurred, but like if it does add like any extra like perfection to this, I'll be very, very pleased. Okay. I don't want to smell too much. I know like for the test, but okay. So I'm gonna grab my puff in a clean spot and just grab my KOSAS really quick. And let's just try to get some on this. Oh yeah, so this one picks up really well too. This puff is just good. I mean, who's it? Nikki? No, Nina. On YouTube, the one that is always recommending this puff, and I finally grabbed it, and I will say I'm very happy about it. See, yeah, that's the thing with this one that I still adore is that little tiny tinge of pink that it gives me. It's just that little beautiful, cool, lightning pink that you just don't get. In fact, it almost is like a little oxidizing on this side. I don't know if you can see it. The side looks a little bit more orange and peach. And you can even see it. Actually, yeah, no, you can see it on this. This was the Huda Beauty, and this is the KOSAS. Huh. I mean, granted, it's also cool that it's picked up a lot of the foundation to mix into it. But let's see. So yeah, let's just try it on the forehead too. As you know, that does not do as well with the forehead and the heavy creasing. So I definitely would say probably not the best there. But that light, I mean, on screen, it looks so nice. I think it looks way better. But in person, especially where my creases are right now, oh wow. So yeah, I don't know why I don't use this more. Love this with the KOSAS and the ball. It's just like, oh. But I will say it's harder to pick up with whatever I've used. Not harder to pick up, but harder to get a lot of product at once. So I always have to go back in a lot. With the Beauty, I did not have to do that. But it is a much nicer, lighter, and brighter finish for sure. I don't know. It really, that's a tough one. It's a tough one. Yeah. All right. And then we're going to spray. And I don't know why my ears. Okay. Anyways, nice. Okay. So I'm going to spray really fast. I'm just going to spray. I know I didn't put any other powders on, but I kind of just wanted to see how this would work. So let's see. Let's try the Makeup by Mario Soft Setting Spray. Don't mind me, I go a little close for my face than you're supposed to, but it's because the fan will blow it away right before it reaches my face. Like, it sucks. I tested it. I've seen it. It's horrible. So yeah, do as it says, not as I do. Do kind of a lot. Because one, I don't plan on going twice like that. And two, I felt it blow away right in front of my face the first couple times. So yeah, I went back in. So I like to let it sit kind of wet for a second or two before I really go in and try to like super dry it fast. Because if I dry it really fast, I've noticed it doesn't really do nearly as much, which makes sense. It doesn't have time to go and soak into your powder and your makeup and really like help it like re-melt down. Than if you were to let it, sit first and then dry set it. You know what I mean? Because obviously you don't need it like soaking in so much and then running. You want it to set as like a coating. But you want it to do what it's supposed to do, which is to do that blur, so let it set, and then we're going to just, and then I will let you be the final judge. Let me know which side wins it. I will say, just from my very first opinions, I think each side has a place. I think that I love like that process for like this front part here, right? Like right the under eyes, the bridge, and the cheeks, right? Because that's also the part too that I would like to get that like lightened highlighted effect in the forehead and the rest for what I would usually use loose powder on. Because that's really what it is. I mean, that was the whole concept, right? She wanted it to be a replacement in a pressed version of her loose powder. And that's what it is. That's what I would use it in replacement of. I will say it is a little annoying to me that it's not as simple or easy to apply as the process is. Realistically, you're definitely going to. She kind of made it so you have to get her puffs, I guess, right? Or I would say, I mean, if her puffs are velour puffs, which I think they are, then yes. Otherwise, just grab the Makeup by Mario velour puff, or I think the Laura Mercier, I think, is another good velour puff. It's a high quality velour puff, and you're golden. It's great. The KOSAS definitely still has a place in my heart. I mean, for sure. Now, this is saying nothing about wear time. I have no idea if one is going to actually do better in the long run than the other. I will say this is definitely becoming more yellow and cakey looking than this side. This side still looks a little bit more light, fresh. This side's a little bit more like, it's a cake. But on camera, it looks wonderful, I think. I think it looks great on camera. But I'm not only trying to look good on camera, I'm trying to look good in person. I work in person too. So yeah, I think that really it's just a matter of like using it for different areas with different methods of application. But yeah, I would say it's a good job. It's a good job. I am very happy. Pretty pleased. That was fun. Okay. I want to play with those cream eyeshadows and my eyeshadow. Okay. Anyways, all right. That's it for now. Let me know Which side? Which side's the one? Let me see if I can get lights. Yeah, it's right. Which side? A minute. Hi, besties. Super quick spot. I was about to head out the store, and I didn't want to look like a super stuck hot mess. Another go with the new Huda. This is my second go with the Huda Beauty. Using my Makeup by Mario Puff. And with my KOSAS too, though. So as I had planned, hopefully you'll already seen that KOSAS around, on my under eyes and this part, and then the Huda everywhere else, and then the Makeup by Mario just to fill in any kind of gaps and set everything. And I will say, definitely going to be like my new thing. I do not like it on my forehead. Well, no, I do. I like it. Okay, I like it. I like it. This is now my second go with it, and I have nothing bad to say except that I just wish you would included the puff. Okay, bye. So, final update, or at least for this video. I had just gotten back from all my errands and a lot of sweating and running through parking lots and all kinds of things with my kid. And I will say, just wanted to show you one last look. It looks lovely. It's just enough matte and just enough smoothness. It doesn't accentuate the texture any more than anything else I've ever used. That's for sure. If anything, it does help it. And it's still on. And it's still working wonders. The other night, I, of course, stayed up all night trying to freaking clean house after my kid finally went to sleep too. And I ended up looking in the mirror and it was still even more flawless than this. I think it really is going to depend too on how quickly you apply before your makeup sets. And that is really where the magic, that magic moments are, is right in between there. So just give it a shot, especially when you combine it with the other products that I showed too. I'm super, super pleased. I'm pleased. So again, not pushing anybody to go and spend money, but before you spend money on something else, I would highly recommend giving this a shot. Definitely, especially because I have combo skin. I have dry patches and oily patches, and it hasn't accentuated anything. It's just. I mean, realistically, yeah. If somebody was to get really close to my face, they're gonna start to see some texture. But this is not even as bad at all as what I'm used to after a few hours, even putting my makeup. So really, you can't. I've not found a way to beat this, especially in an acrylate-free product. So yeah, highly recommend. Well done, Huda. Seriously, well done. You promised and you delivered. But it should have the puff. It just should, especially because it's the only decent way to. It's really the only good way to apply it that I've been able to find between how many different brushes, beauty blenders, other sponges, and yeah, no, it's got to be a velour puff apparently. So yeah, other than that, it's fabulous. It's fabulous. Yep. Nope. And I can now say too, as far as how it wears throughout the day, also great. And yeah, besides the puff thing, no complaints. Highly recommend. And I'm not sponsored. I'm not. Otherwise, I would have had a puff. I'm sure. So no, I mean, and even if I was, I'm not able to not be honest. I don't know if it's just my ADHD or just my morals or whatever, or the fact that I've been lied to so many times in my life by anybody, and I just don't see the point. So no, you're my bestie, and I'm not going to freaking lie to you over a product that, I mean, let's be real. There is a lot of products in the world. I'm never going to care enough about one to lie about it. I care more about you and your wallet and your beautiful face and how you feel with it. So let's be real with each other and let me know what you think down below. Come on. Do you have a favorite powder? Do you like pressed powders? Have you tried pressed powders? What are your favorites? Have you ever had any issues with acrylates in the past, like HEMA, MMA, things like that? Although most people have Probably that movie, that's why it's banned, but it doesn't stop people from using it. Either way, have you given this one a shot yet? What are your thoughts? Have you been able to get it to work with anything besides a velour puff yet? Let me know. Maybe I am just challenged, which is quite possible too. Either way, I'd like to chat with you. Let me know that you've watched the video even, or what you liked about it, what I can do better next time. I'm always open to constructive feedback, please. Be nice, please. I have rejection sensitivity disorder, so there's a good chance that people will make me cry, and I know that. It's not my first YouTube channel. Point is, though, is if you don't mind, try to keep it kind. And yeah, of course, obviously, also, sorry, the whole like, share, and subscribe. No, but really, subscribe. I plan on, I'm trying my hardest to make sure I bring out as much content that I can think would be beneficial to you, as well as that you might just want to put on in the background and listen to. I don't know, or, you know, maybe you're just interested in seeing something or hearing about something, or you have some questions that maybe I can hopefully answer for you, things I can test for you. And if these are things you want to know, if there's something you want to hear about or whatever, let me know. Like, I am here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for you. So thank you for watching. I'm going to be annoying and say, yeah, hit the subscribe button, especially if you watched this far. Come on. That way. And don't forget to hit the little bell so that you actually know when I upload something, because otherwise I don't know how useful the subscribe button really is. But that way, you'll get to see me again soon, I hope. And not you. Have a good night, my beautiful besties. Now go get pretties. Not that you aren't already. That's not what I meant. I meant go feel pretty. Good night.